Seems like everyone here has a short fuse, and maybe it's because we're having such lousy meals. It's In Real Life, episode 22. Michael and I both work from home, so as a result, we have a babysitter come 2 days a week. And this works out really well because those 2 days we can work like crazy, get stuff done, and then the other days we kind of divide and conquer and spend time with our kiddos. Well, as luck would have it, this week our babysitter could not come. She had some scheduling conflicts and she just wasn't able to show up. So how did Michael and I handle it? So let me just say it was a hard week. Welcome to parenthood, right? It was just really tough. And as a result of just being stretched so thin and trying to do it all, which is ridiculous because I couldn't, I found 3 patterns emerging. The first was I found myself getting annoyed and frustrated with my children. And I know, certainly I get that occasionally in the past, but I just found I was more on edge the whole entire week. Normally, if Griffin has a little tantrum or if Paloma's really upset about something or, those types of things, I can just roll with it. I can see it with compassion and just know that it's just part of growing up, and it's part of them expressing their emotions, and tears aren't necessarily bad and all that kind of stuff. This week, oh no, it was just bothering me. I was just like on the verge of being like, just quiet, just stop, which is certainly not how I like to show up. The other pattern I realized emerged this past week was our meals were horrible. Literally, I think every single day last week I had an apple with tahini. And I'm not exaggerating, that was every single breakfast. Lunches and dinners, we did a ton of like chicken sausages and eggs and canned organic beans and cucumbers, because all I had to do was wash the cucumber and slice it. So I know, first world problems here, but we did not feel satiated because the meals just had no flavor. And then the third and final pattern I realized emerged was Griffin definitely had some more screen time this week. And that's where screen time can help, in a pinch where you just need a little extra support, you need a little breathing room. As I say, it takes a village to raise a child, and I'm so grateful the next week I have a better plan in place to tackle it all, and I hope wherever you're at, you have a small village that's helping you out because we aren't supposed to do it alone.
Yummy.
A lot of you asked about the yogurt drink that Griffin drinks before he goes to bed, either at nap time or bedtime. He loves it, and it's super easy to make. So here's how you do it. I get actually raw goat yogurt. Now I get this from a farmer. You can go to eatwild.com or realmilk.com and find a local farmer in your area that probably makes something like this. You can make your own yogurt or kefir. If we do store-bought stuff, there's a great goat kefir that's organic. It's from Redwood Hills Farm, or just find any organic cow yogurt. Okay, so basically what we do is we get one of these little Life Factory sippy bottles. We take this, a little funnel. This actually is for something else. If you know what it is, you get extra credit. Put it in the comments below.
No, I want to do it. I want to be part of it.
Okay, can you put that in the bottle for us?
But first, scoop me.
Okay. Can you put the funnel in?
Sure.
Awesome. Then we just pour in the yogurt. You can help Mama. Woo. And it's pretty liquidy because raw yogurt doesn't get thick like commercial yogurt. Because when you heat the yogurt, that's what thickens it. Here, I'm gonna take a little sip because it's a little too full. Then I add this stevia. This is the whole leaf stevia extract.
Can I do it?
It's a really cool color. Look at this. It's really dark brown. This is supposed
I'm gonna squeeze it.
This is supposed to be healthier than the extract. And certainly I could add honey or maple syrup, but this yogurt is so tart because it's so raw and yummy, excuse me, that I would have to add so much honey and maple syrup. And here, okay, let's shake it up, all right, bud?
Okay.
That I just wouldn't want to do that. So I just give a little bit of stevia. It's a great way to sweeten it up. And this is loaded with good bacteria. Okay, Griffey, you taste it. You tell me if it tastes good.
Yeah.
There you go. Speaking of dividing and conquering, that's exactly what we do around church on Sundays because the service is smack dab in the middle of Paloma's nap. So one of us stays home, it's usually Michael, and the other one goes. Well, this Sunday, I just had this prompting, like, you know what, let's have Michael go today. Like, I just felt like Michael needed to go to church. And so he went off with Griffin, and I stayed home. Well, wouldn't you know it, there was a guest speaker who shared all about the Father. That was his entire sermon, his entire theme, and I just love when things like that happen.
Yeah, I'll just share 2 interesting thoughts from the sermon. The first was that the father teaches the kids how to love a woman. how the father loves his wife. Yeah, it's very important. And so the father models to the son how to love and treat the son's future partner, and he models to the daughter how she can expect to be treated. So really, really key. And then the second point is that the father is not jealous of his children. And it's kind of a foreign point at first, like why would you be jealous of your child? But most of us want to give a better life to our kids. We want to give them more love and more opportunities. But I think that some parents start to feel a little bit jealous about that, like secretly jealous. Why didn't I go on a big trip with my family when I was a kid? Or why didn't my dad read to me at night? And so it's just a really good awareness to have in ourselves. You know, God doesn't want, God wants us to live as big and fruitful of lives as we can. We want the same thing for our children's, and just not to let any weird thinking get in the way of that.
How about you? Do you work? What does your support system look like? Share it with us in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. This helps us spread the word and reach more natural mamas. Just so you know, we do 2 videos a week. On Tuesdays, it's usually some kind of natural living tip or trick, and on Thursdays, it's always the IRL show. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of these videos, and we'll catch you next time.